Under computer control now, the taped information is converted into rapidly moving pictures made up of a fine mosaic of points of varying light intensity. A synchronized movie camera automatically photographs the fast-moving images as they are plotted and drawn on the face of a cathode ray tube.
In the not-so-distant future, as virtual technology progresses to the point of immersive experience unmistakable from our own reality, a large number of citizens will begin to spend more time in the virtual world than they do in the natural world.
The technique is called computer graphics.
Like people pay for rent in an apartment in a city, people will pay rent to store their bodies at virtual facilities, and will be plugged into machines that transfer their consciousness into alternate digital worlds. What their fees will buy them is attendance that maintain the vitality of their physical body as their minds exist in another plane. While people are hooked up and spend 100% of their time in virtual reality, they can bathroom. So IVs and catheters and things of that nature are attached to keep the body alive at the anchor point. When virtual peak immersion, creating a world industry our own, people became completely lost and lost touch from what belonged to. As a result, many people died from staying hooked up for weeks at a time with no one to take care of their body. Humanity knew the crisis at hand.
Seemingly so simple is a very complicated process no one fully understands.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
In this virtual land, all desires are immediately met. All physical sensations can be sensated. The greatest sensory pleasures, the height of artistic euphoria is produced posers. Many people want to stay in this world where personal gratification is met at the snap of a finger. People were living as did for millennia. The 10,000 things of the world at their beck and call. When people came out of their long stints in virtual worlds, their bodies became sickly, eyes caved in and dark. People were hunched over and anxious when they lost the world. This was an addiction more powerful than any opium seen in the past. There was no separating these people from the reality that they pined for. That's when it became clear that it was necessary to build centers to house and for lost souls.